what they're doing. Fogle just keeping his dribble. Johnson blocked that. That looked like it was on his way down, actually.
They could jump to number one. Crazy as that is.
Easily. Lindenborg. Yikes. Got a foul. Yaxel going yak, yak. Gives it up, runs the floor. Ooh.
Ellison, that's a heck of a pass. Saunders with a block. Dybantsa, full flight.
They can score in a hurry. Get out in transition, throw it ahead to that man. Let him do the rest.
Boozer, a man-child.
I mean, his size coming in as a freshman at 6'9", 250.
Oh.
Look at this.
Yeah. Is that a good idea? Get out of the passing lanes, Booze. Behind the back. I'm going to go ahead and finish the two. What a play by young Cameron Boozer. Let me remind those who are watching at home.
He surveys, Caravan on him. In the lane, spinning to the left. That is big time. Drop step. Gorgeous delivery. Collision with that left. That is gorgeous. Talk about talent.
Bessar with the tuck hook over the top of Jackson Kohler. Cooper clears the rebound. Here's Cohen. And enjoy.
Now you said flight 55. Oh, nasty.
That won't go. Georgia with the rebound. Wilkinson won't the alley-oop. Jake
Oh, my
goodness. With a windmill.
Oh, my God.
Alley-oop jam.
Dad was the human highlight film, but I haven't seen a windmill dunk in transition like this. What a highlight.
Time to get off a heave here. Enright fires it up there and hits it. He hit the shot at the buzzer. He was the man from mid-court, the heave, and absolutely buries it. And Indiana rolling into the break here at the United Center against Marquette.
10 on the shot clock.
Now I wouldn't foul.
AJ.
Clock running down, and AJ knows exactly what to do with it. Great footwork right there by Dybantsa. Dayton was in a mix because they should have fouled twice early to get to the.
He had 16 Tuesday against Mount St. Mary's. Here's Newton. Great drive by Newton and a slam dunk.
Woods out of the corner. Front rim miss. Here's Wilson on the run out. Through traffic. He's awake now. Coast to coast, one dribble. Watch your head. Caleb Wilson has arrived.
Well, since you pointed it out earlier, Bate, it's been evident
This year across the Big Ten landscape is going to be incredible. High-level point guards, scoring guards, up and down this league. Here's Cole. My goodness! Rocking the rim and rocking the Breslin Center.
Offensive foul. Charge.
Look at this. Oh, I think that's 52-inch vertical. I think he gained another inch. Wow.
Lead to Bellamy, stolen by Rice. There's still time left. It's Marsh for the win. It's good! Marsh had some time in the beginning of the game. He also been out for most of the game.
When it's a bang-bang play like that, you don't have time to think. You just go. He found the rim, and it went in.
It was a heavily contested shot after all that. Great contest by Campbell, and it still went for.
Kevin Young said, if you want to play with 11 other NBA players, there's another NBA player.
Been playing since he was 6 years old, and Italy, went to a basketball academy when he was 13, 14, and here's good hands. Foster the steal. Boozer the flush. Zonke after he turned it over the previous possession.
It's always great when you're going down the court and you look behind you and there's your big guy right there.
They all get up the court.
They enter it into Cam Ward, a freshman from Maryland, working on a fellow freshman. Kick out. Carr elevates and jams. He's putting on a highlight reel show in the first 4+ minutes. There's Powell. Trying to post up Wilson, who's been stuck at 10 points for a while. Oh, not stuck anymore. My goodness, what a spin and finish.
Well, in space, Caleb Wilson can just flat out go. The footwork, the help is there, but then the explosion.
He is a projected.
You knew at some point Cohen Carr would be able to get inside and just show that athleticism. That twice, my friend.
Here's Flan playing with the 2 fouls. Gets downhill, leaves it for Hamilton.
When in doubt, throw it up to the big fella. I was in that turnover, extending the possession, but this is Florida basketball. Screen and roll action. You got to make a decision. You got the bigs rolling. Flan putting pressure on that defense and just throw it up.
Blaine wants another offensive rebound. Sumler. Lob. And the emphatic two-hand flush from Reese Jones.
Look at that. Over Dallas. Reese Jones has had a good night. He didn't start, but he's sure finishing.
That is his first 3. He's got 2 rebounds as well. Alcorn State shooting it well from beyond the arc early. 4 out from 7. Oh, baby! LeJay Jones, a hammer on a Tuesday night in Tallahassee here in Tally.
Turns it down, goes down the middle, and just rises up over the defense to flush it on down home.
Now Stevenson. Wilson. On the post, you take your time. The James Worthy move on the baseline with the 2-hand dunk.
That was a very important tone setter to begin this season for VMI. Here's a lob and a reverse slam. Count it. It's Nick Randall, the high-flying rookie.
This is a play called out of the timeout. Weak side lob with an up screen. And after he made this, I don't know if we can see. Look at everybody on the bench. Look at the great team.
Up to Mustafa. Looks left, passes right. And along with the hook back is Hill. Jacoby with a pretty move.
Well, first of all, we're going to go back and look at the terrific baseline drive and reverse left-handed finish by Hill. And what a play there as Jacoby Hill is having himself a really...
Lee's Jack looks to push. Spins. Behind the back pass to Stink Robinson. Oh, my!
On the way to the rim.
Finley Bizjack, the spin, the pass. And the finish from Robinson. Butler up 30.
He's been carving up his Lehigh defense. That's what we talk about. You need leaders. You need your veterans to step up. He has done it. Thomas at the horn in time. Floats it in. Caleb Thomas mounts the response right at the buzzer for Lehigh.
That Jeremy told me before the game he studied and studies is a guy like Steve Nash.
Yeah, great job. Time, but these passes are on the money in traffic.
Look at this. Leaps from the three-point line, and it's an underhand finger roll that gets nothing but net. What a shot to end the half for Lehigh.
Hicks will inbound. Look how quick they operated off the inbound. And Paca rejected by Ratai.
Yesufu, Cam Carr drops the hammer. The best kept secret in college basketball might not be that for much longer.
Oh my God, we got to see this again. This is a tomahawk in traffic. I mean, that's just not a small guy that he just dunked over. Reared back, and an exclamation point at the finish. What a play, and draws the foul. He's got
a lot of big men can't make that pass on the top of the key. That pass had to be perfect.
Davidson got away with a push.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what a block coming over from the weak side.
Look right here. It looks like Davidson's going to have a wide open dunk. And Abraham having none of it. That is a grown man block right there.
Facing up, driving, spinning. Oh my goodness. Flory Badunga deep into his bag.
Oh my gosh. There have been about 4 or 5 all-world athleticism plays from Flory Badunga. That is absurd. The spin, the body control, through the contact to get that thing, let alone up on the rim, but to get it to...
And then he relaxed just a moment as he comes back off that screen. Had plenty of space to be able to knock that one down.
Bynum slides it home. Opportunity for a three-point play.
Oh, wow. A little back screen there. Miscommunication there by the Irish. Amari Bonham made the perfect read to the front of the rim.
Omajapo back in the floor. He had 2 fouls in the first 2 minutes. Hightower against Sherman. Spins in the lane. Around Sherman. Hightower and one.
Right now is a freshman. He's got a bigger, taller defender on him, but he just puts him in the spin cycle.
Like Massaquoy's been in attack mode ever since he came in. 2 seconds. Colvin at the buzzer. Good if it goes. He got it! Miles Colvin from 3/4 court at the buzzer.
Take a look here. If it goes, it does.
Absolutely a good 3-ball for Miles Colvin.
Well, as is the case with a lot of times when Tegan Moore scores, it wasn't pretty, but he got the job done.
Whoa, Dante Harris at the buzzer. Sticks a thorn in the side of this Hilltopper crowd and gives Tennessee State some momentum.
Bearcats have missed 15 threes on the evening. Amadi, oh, he tried to go after it, but the big man Sham said not today, but he'll go to the line.
3 don't mean you should shoot the 3. He goes up, tries to bring the house down, and meet them at the rim was Mustafa Cham. Look at him. Took a knee to the chest, falls to the ground.
Ball's all over the place right now. Boyd out in front of everybody. Boyd, nice finish.
3-point game. In it goes to Bird. Bird for the tie to send it to overtime, and he got it! Oh! Miles Bird! See a lot of brake lights. Look at this thing from half court to tie it. It's even stunned the clock up.
And Williams off the switch, gets it at half court. 2 seconds. Williams. Oh, it banks in!
Home run play. Only has to dribble half court, not even half. 20 feet, banks it in.
And Maggie Davis is standing by with Coach Pope.
Has been.
Campbell across midcourt. Jurian Dixon guarding him. Campbell towards the bucket. Fouled. Count it! Campbell with .6 ties the game. Iowa. He goes coast to coast, gets it off the glass.
Oh, the contact.
And now a foul.
Martinelli, game high 25. With 5 to go on the baseline. Martinelli looking with 3. Page inside with 2 for the lead with .8. Another look here. Martinelli finding Page with the left. And a guy who at USC in Cincinnati was hardly used has been one of the biggest parts of Northwestern's 5-1 start to this 2025-2026 campaign. What a moment.
And Allen's got a steal. He will rise and windmill it again in back-to-back games. Crazy to say that this is underwhelming compared to an alley-oop, but still flashy.
Yeah, he had a 10 on that last one the other day. This one, about an 8. About an 8, that's it.
Should we make signs? Dunk contest posters? 10s. 10s from our table.
But lob to Horn. Give him a back pick. Throw that thing up.
Here he is. Turns and fires. Yes! Yes! It took an off-balance shot for him to get his first bucket as a Wildcat.
8 seconds. Comes off hard. Desperation heave. Cash. Money. Walker.
Louisville closing in on a 7-0 start for the first time in 5 years. We were young then, too. 1 second, half-court heave. Wow!
The big, but here is late shot clock, and sometimes you get a half-court heave. It look good when it leaves his hand.
Up, and just he's done a great job on the boards for them.
And you mentioned the passing. He's got 5 assists this game. Smith behind the back to Kaufman Wren. Doing it in every which way. First to Lawyer, behind the back.
At Virginia for a couple years, didn't play, injured, and getting to play for the first time. Corner 3. Oh! Hello!
5 on the shot clock as Caravan drives. Battle for the rebound. Riva comes away with it, so a new 20. And now Smith. Oh, it's good! Draws the foul. It's a 3. Foul by Davis.
The basketball out. Great contest by the fighting Illini. Robin giving him a lot of credit. And then Malachi Smith understood he had to foul, and he gets it up on the glass. A bucket. What a shot. And look at his reaction. I love it. Malachi Smith. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, I'll just lay down on my back.
Review for a shot clock error.
That is unbelievable. Way to bank it in, Malachi Smith.
I'm impressed, not just with the physicality, but the intensity this team is playing with right now.
Well, they got some tough players.
Oh, look at that! That is sweet setup. I thought for a second that is the worst shot. Let's take a look at it again here. Watch the drive, and he knew exactly where his teammate was. That was a pretty two-man game.
So he caught it with one, dunked it with one, then made.
The energy and effort from the big fellow on display. Here's Dybantsa now. He drives, he hangs, and he finishes. A.J. Dybantsa.
Oh, we're off and running with a bang here.
It's in the minor. Minor. For the win.
Yes!
Pandemonium at Penn, are you kidding me? DeMarco Minor, it is your night.
See, what a play. My goodness. Excellent screen. Cam Corian, he comes up. He gets just enough room. Double top from deep. Forget it. Mike Corey, my goodness. The best college basketball happens on the deuce, man. I'm telling you.
That was outstanding. 18 points for Minor, and the exclamation point as Pittsburgh does it again over Ohio State. A 1-point win.
See what Okori does. He missed it. Rohosi with 4.
Just great execution by everyone there. Rahosi gets the rebound. How about a perfect time to make your first shot?
Oh my gosh.
Are you kidding me?
First points of the night. He was in early foul trouble. He was MIA tonight in Palm Springs.
This is just great coaching, too, and great execution. The guy's X on the free throw line. And this is just a high-arcing elevation shot. It's nothing but net.
Speaks to the depth of this Indiana team in terms of their ability to score the basketball, because notice, none of those guys were Tucker DeVries.
No, and he's only got 2. Turnover. Enright. 3-on-1. Enright off the backboard to Reed Bailey.
He's halfway.
I mean, that's a block shot.
Uh-oh.
Turn the lights out.
The basket counts, we think.
Wow. He drove this one. Basket is good. Lights go out, and Connor, great job, because I didn't see anything.
Dybantsa has Andrew Rohde on him, mid-post. See if he uses his length. Their turnaround, that is pretty. Dybantsa.
You could actually see him talking right before that, what we're just seeing that highlight of telling Rob Wright, clear out, clear out.